What's good, YouTube? Just sitting here thinking, and this freight market, it's it's down. You know what I mean? It's down tremendously. I think on the Trucking Made Successful YouTube channel, with the lady that do that channel, I can't remember what her name is right now, but she said that I think she said the line haul rate for spot market freight is $1.65 right now, and I think she said a lot of companies operating cost is $1.65. So they just breaking even, and some companies operating cost is higher than $1.65. So they're losing money, and I just wanted to say, like, if I got a high truck note and my insurance is kind of up there, and my operating cost still ain't $1.65. So if your operating cost is higher than that, like, what is your truck note? $6,000 a month? What is your insurance? $3,000 a month? And then what is your home bills? Like $20,000 a month? Like, I get it, like, things is tight, but I'm still profitable at $1.65. Not saying I would like to run for $1.65, but if I have to, I'm making money at $1.65. You know what I mean? And I believe a lot of other drivers is making money at $1.65. And you could tell, because it's not a lot of people out here crying about the rates. Some guys got into this because of the hype. You know what I mean? You're making this kind of money, and we're making that kind of money, and not doing enough research and realizing that, one, you're running a business. Two, you're not always going to be making buku money because you're running a business. Things fluctuate. Three, you're in a competitive market. You know what I mean? It's competition, just like it is with any business. Just like you got Walmart and Target and stuff like that. They're in competition with each other, where, you know what I mean, they drop their prices to try to get customers to come in and do business with them. So I don't understand how in the trucking industry guys get mad, or I ain't gonna say guys, I'm gonna say truckers, because and that's male and female, get mad when other trucking companies underbid them on a rate, because they can do it for cheaper and still be profitable and make money and still survive and take care of their family. Other guys get mad because somebody undercut them. But that's business. That's what this is all about. You're running a business. So that's just like me. If I got a brokerage and one trucking company call me and say, hey, I see you got a load going from North Carolina to Texas. I can do it for $2,500. But then right when he say that, I get another phone call and I put him on hold, and another guy saying, I see you got a load going from North Carolina to Texas. I can do it for $2,200. Who do you think I'm gonna get a load to? It shouldn't matter how much money I'm making off the load if I can get it done for $2,200 versus $2,500 and make an additional $300 off the load, then that's what I'm gonna do. And like, you shouldn't be mad at a broker for doing that. It's a business. It's a spot market. It's the free market. You know what I mean? Like, if you new in the industry, before you jumped out there and brought a truck and your cost is $30,000 a month, which is ridiculous, but you should have did the research to see, you know, you could have went on that and seeing what freight was running for if, let's just say you're in dry van, seeing what the average freight rate is for dry van at the time, and let's just say it said $230, then you should have made sure your operating costs was under that $2.30 mark. That way you can be profitable. But if you seen that it said the average freight rate was $2.30 for dry van, but your cost would be $2.65, then there's no way on this earth that you should have jumped in the market, because you already losing before you even start. So you shouldn't get into it. You shouldn't get into it. Like, the key to this is having low costs. You know what I mean? Yeah, they be putting lows up there for $1 a mile. You know what I mean? But it's people that can run that $1 a mile and make money off of it. You know what I mean? So you can't be mad at them because they can run for that $1 and make money off of it, and you can't. It's your fault. You can't make money off of that. Your bills are not the next man's bills. So that man is doing what he got to do. One, he made sure his cost was low enough that he can operate in a market like this and be able to still pay, you know, take care of his truck and take care of his business and take care of his family, and not worry about what's going on in the market. You know what I mean? It's a lot of drivers out here that's not complaining about these rates because, one, they've been around long enough and they know that it fluctuates and it goes up and down, and they can make it through. Two, I don't even remember what my second point was, but it's just ridiculous that that's all you hear. Like, people talk about the government should regulate and it should be an average rate of $3. I mean, it should be a base rate of $3 a mile, and brokers shouldn't be able to go below that. And like, you asking for somebody to come in and spoon feed you in your business that you started, when you should have been able to weather that storm on your own without asking for help. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, I didn't know everything about it when I got into it. Like, I did a lease back in 2014 for Swift. And then I got my own truck in 2017. And I wasn't familiar with the fluctuation of the market going up and down and stuff like that or whatever. Like, I learned as I went along or whatever. You know what I mean? Because when I was leasing with Swift, we was running for a certain rate, and I wasn't paying attention to everything else that was going on around me, that as far as looking at load boards and seeing rates go up and down and understanding why it was doing what it was doing and stuff like that. I wasn't doing that. But then when I got my own truck, I started learning as I went along. I had to learn in order to be able to get through it or whatever. But, you know, long story short, I didn't get I didn't keep that truck because I ended up getting sick and I had to let it go. You know, I got diabetes and all of the other stuff, whatever. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it's you. Wow, you know, it's just ridiculous that, I mean, I understand that you hurting and you got a family to take care of and all of the other stuff, but you should have done better in your research to make sure you was able to withstand something like this, or you should have waited it out. Now, I mean, well, I ain't gonna say wait it out. You should have waited out. I'm gonna just say, well, yeah, I'm gonna say you should have waited it out. Like, you should have waited until you got your money a little bit better, where you could get in and, you know, withstand something like this. Or you should have made sure your truck was paid off, or you should have waited to get a cheaper truck, you know, and then got in. But if, like, I feel like if you got $15,000, well, no, yeah, but I'm gonna say $15,000 worth of expenses a month, and now I'm gonna say that's with your house, taking care of your family and everything that has to deal with that, and then taking care of your trucking company. If that's $15,000 a month, you should still be making money. I know I am. Like, I mean, mine ain't $15,000 a month. It's up there, but it ain't $15,000 a month. But I feel like it's still money out here to be made. Yeah, I'm you know, doing contract freight. I'm running spot market freight and contract freight, because a lot of the freight on the board that I use it don't have a fuel surcharge with it. It's an all-in rate. You know what I mean? It's spot market, you know, and then but the contract freight balances it out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm doing that. But even if just running the spot market, I feel like if, you know, $10,000, you know, a month with your household bills and everything, and trucking company, you should be able to pay that $10,000 a month and still have profit left over for your company. I just feel that way. You know what I mean? And that's based off of me doing what I'm doing. You know, I just think guys need to buckle down, and a lot of these guys need to stop listening to what other people are saying and really do their numbers and see what they really can withstand and what they can't withstand. Because I believe if they actually sat down and did their numbers on what they needed, what they really needed to run their business and to take care of their family versus what they wanted, that it'd be a big difference. You know what I mean? And if they actually got out here and ran, yeah, I get out here and I put down miles. You know what I mean? I do, most weeks I do between 3,000 and 3,500 miles a week. You know what I mean? Every now and then I might take, you know, 2 weeks off or something like that, or a week off or something like that. But when I'm out here running, I'm running because I know I'm out here to make money. I'm running the business, and my business need money. So I need to run to make the money. We're in a down market, and I need to get out here and put forth the effort to make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing to take care of what I need to take care of, my responsibilities. I'm not getting caught up in everybody talk about this strikes and stuff like that. Nah, I'm running my business, and people need to run their business. And if you're running a business where your cost is tremendously high, you need to rethink that and see what you can do to bring them costs down to be able to operate and make money. That's just my thought.